This is Jan. Within his company, he is responsible for the vehicle fleet. Jan has to keep the costs of his fleet, which consist of different manufacturers and vehicle types, under control at all times. Jan is repeatedly confronted with the situation that defects or damage to vehicles are not reported. Or in particular, the employee named Nobody seems to be responsible for unreported damages. His situation is made more difficult by the fact that his fleet consists of both light and heavy commercial vehicles, as well as towed units such as trailers, swap bodies and even liquid containers. Jan wants to be informed immediately as soon as any damage or defect is found on one of his vehicles. He would also like these damages to be able to be documented directly on an app. Jan would also like his drivers to see directly on the app when a defect has been reported previously, but not yet completely fixed, so it doesn't have to be reported again. Jan would like an app that is not too complicated and not too expensive, would be suitable for his mixed fleet and is also compatible with his workshop solution. A friend tells him about the award-winning solutions from fleet.tech. The manufacturer-independent app, RoadHero, now enables its drivers to document damage to their vehicles with just a few clicks. This also shows whether damage or a defect has already been reported on a vehicle. The driver can record new damages directly in the app with one click. If he wants, he can record additional information and pictures for Jan. Jan sees the corresponding damage and defects of the vehicles immediately on the PC of his workshop employees because he has given them limited access to this data. Thus, they can see at any time the damage that should be prioritised accordingly. Optionally, he can even install an external screen in the workshop so that his mechanics can see directly which defects and damage are reported by the drivers and should be dealt with next. This also enables direct ordering of the corresponding spare parts and thus a reduction in downtime. As soon as a defect is declared as completed, it is no longer displayed in the app as a defect or damage on the corresponding vehicle. So Jan is completely happy with the additional app RoadHero, which he uses from fleet.tech. This allows him to document the damage and defects on his vehicles with just a few clicks. But that's not all. Jan uses the basic telematics with the corresponding terminals of the cost-effective provider fleet.tech quite generally for the disposition and administration of his vehicles. For example, he uses the system to manage his tyre management easily and cost-effectively. He can also set a variety of alerts that will alert him to irregularities in his fleet. For example, he can also be reminded by email, SMS or system call when a defined mileage has been reached. The clear map display and tracking and the many useful functions such as the ability to export lists directly to Excel or the ability to display real-time traffic information, as well as the possibility to share vehicle data with external users via SMS or email at the push of a button, inspire his employees. He can also generate analysis of his driver's driving style at any time from a wide range of reports on their work records, the utilisation of his fleet, the use of fuel cards or, depending on the terminal devices installed, obtain evidence of the temperature profiles of the goods he transports. Thanks to fleet.tech's cost-effective solution, he can also forward orders to his drivers and communicate with you very easily. And since fleet.tech is also a founding member of the Open Telematics Association, there is also a standard interface for him with which he can share the collected data with future software providers in his field. Jan now uses fleet.tech, the innovative provider that has been in business since 2009, every working day. And if he has a question, the friendly support team is available from 7 until 7. Also, fleet.tech helps with questions about data protection and DSGV matters of his drivers. And because fleet.tech also cares about a sustainable economy, the data centre is operated completely CO2 neutral. Make like Jan now and gain efficiency with fleet.tech's cost-effective and award-winning solutions. Start your interaction now at www.fleet.tech.